The standby attitude indicator is installed on the center instrument panel. The caging control knob, when pulled, aligns the horizon line with the aircraft symbol. The ILS selector displays localizer and glide slope information from the center ILS. The back course position reverses localizer sensing for a back course approach. The pitot-static standby airspeed indicator is located on the center instrument panel. The indicator receives pressure from the right auxiliary pitot tube and the alternate static ports. The standby altimeter is also located on the center instrument panel. The standby altimeter uses the alternate static source. A conventional standby magnetic compass is located beneath the overhead panel. Now let's discuss the clock. A clock is located on each pilot's panel. Each clock displays GMT and functions as an elapsed timer and chronograph. The GMT indicator is set by selecting the GMT selector to fast slew, which will advance the hours. Selecting slow slew will advance the minutes. Selecting hold stops the GMT indicator time, and selecting run starts the indicator counting in hours and minutes. The elapsed time indicator displays elapsed time in hours and minutes. The SAM indicator will also display chronograph time in minutes and seconds. The chronograph time overrides elapsed time. The elapsed time selector has three functions. Run starts the elapsed time. Hold stops the elapsed time. And reset returns the display to 0. Now click on the selector to return the display to 0. Now click on the selector to return the display to 0. The chronograph switch controls start, stop, and reset of the chronograph display, and second hand with successive push operations. The chronograph can also be controlled by a remote switch on the glare shield. Note that the chronograph function is inoperative if the GMT indicator does not display a time. Now let's go to the flight recorder. The flight recorder panel is located on the accessory panel. The off light is illuminated any time the recorder is not operating. With the flight recorder switch in the normal position, the recorder is on any time either engine is operating, or in flight any time electrical power is supplied. The on position will manually turn on the flight recorder. A test position is provided for maintenance. Let's look at the temperature and true airspeed indicators. Total air temperature supplied by the ADC appears on the upper ICAS display. An indicator for true airspeed and static air temperature is located on the first officer's instrument panel. The right ADC provides the information to readouts.